Okay, last night we got another update in the Rivian, and we're gonna take a look at that now. Okay, here we are. Updates installed. Let's see what's new. Current system, so this is the new update, version 2023.38.0. So, the top here, it says we've reimagined drive modes, app, and towing experience. New drive modes app brings visual overhaul to the drive modes, giving driver-focused control and dynamic feedback to improve situational awareness while driving. So the big changes in here are really a new drive modes selector that puts all the controls for the drive modes on the driver's side of the screen, so you're not reaching over. The last one had the adjustments for ride height over here on the right, which is a long stretch for people with shorter arms. So it just puts everything over here. It has gauge view, which is basically all the technical info that you want gets shown up on the screen here in an easy visual way. And it has towing updates too, which I'm super excited about. So let's dive into this and see what it all looks like. Okay, I'm going to take a look at the new Drive Modes app and see how different it looks. Okay, it's coming up with a little warning. Welcome to the new Drive Modes app, feature packed and ready to explore. Oh look, it kind of walks you through all the changes here. So access on and off-road modes plus trailer profiles for towing. So you've got them up here. What I read was the dual motor versions don't have separate tabs for on and off-road. It's only the quad motor has that because it has all those extra off-road modes. Tap or swipe to change drive modes. Change settings to customize each drive mode. So this is over here close to the driver, instead of the way it was kind of some here, and some way over here. I think the ride height was over here before, which was a bit of a stretch from the driver's seat. Discover real-time vehicle data in the all-new performance gauges. So that'll be interesting to look at the gauges too. So, yeah, here we go. We've got your ride height adjustments here. Oh, I have to, there we go. Now it's active. So the ride height adjustments there, high, low, does the same thing. It blinks when it's changing, and then it goes solid when it's finished. Brake regen, I always leave that on high. Stability on, reduced, off. Oh, you have to hold it for off in case you don't want to really do that. And ride soft and stiff. Those are all the same settings they had before. They've just put them in a different place. And then your on-road, we're on the on-road tab here. So we've got all-purpose, conserve, sport, and snow. And then if we go up to off-road, we have all-terrain or rock crawl. Oh. Yeah, soft sand, rally, and drift. Okay. And then for trailers, This is the really exciting thing for me, having a trailer profile in here. So you can have 3 different trailer profiles. Oh, and an accessory too. So it hides the park assist, rear visual alerts, and mute audio warnings while in reverse. Cool. So if you've got a bike rack on the back or something like that. But we've got 3 different trailer profiles here. So how we calculate your trailer info, range and weight estimates. As you drive, your vehicle senses the weight and aerodynamics of both itself and the trailer. To estimate your trailer weight, we subtract your vehicle's lightly loaded weight from the total sensed weight and round it to the nearest 500 pounds. Efficiency and miles. We calculate your efficiency with this trailer by dividing the distance traveled by the energy consumed while driving. Resetting will clear your towing efficiency and distance towed for this trailer profile. So you can reset those at any time. Can you name the trailer? That's what I want to do. So that it's not just trailer 1 and trailer 2. Oh, look, there we go. Look at that. So you can name it. Oh, nice. So okay, nice. So we got the horse trailer there. That's what I'll use mostly. Occasionally I'll use a utility trailer too, but I'll try to swing by and attach the horse trailer later and take it for a spin and see what this looks like. We can't really tell all of this from this without it plugged in. Okay, the next thing to see in here is the new gauge view, which gives you a lot of data about the vehicle. And apparently you just swipe right here, so it gets rid of your little picture, which isn't very useful, and gives you all this data about the vehicle. So you've got your steering angle here. I don't know if that, yeah, look at that. Oh, the wheels change too when you move the steering wheel. That's cool. And it shows up blue when it's in front, when you're going straight. The other things on here, you've got your compass, elevation. It must track because it's got lowest and highest, so it must track that. Your trip data. Oh, you've got trip A and B there. That's cool. Nice, easy to toggle between those. Buttons are a little small for my fingers, but easier than going in through the settings like we did before. The battery temperature, that could be really useful when you're preconditioning going to a DC fast charger, or if you're really pushing the car on track maybe. The tires here, I don't know why that's not showing up. Maybe I need to activate this or put it in drive or something to get that to show up. Nope. Not sure why the tire pressures aren't showing up there. And then there's the motor temperatures here too. Another thing that I noticed here is this stuff changes depending on what mode you're in here. So if we go into off-road mode, you'll see this stuff over here will change. Let's look at that. Go off-road, turn off stability, sure. And so this changes to show your pitch and your roll, which is kind of handy. You've got your compass, your pitch, and your roll. It's kind of like one of those old ball style compasses that people would have on the top of their dashboard. in old off-roaders. So that's kind of cool. And then you switch back to on-road, and that gives you the trip and battery info again. I don't know why you wouldn't want the battery info when you're off-road. You could be taxing the battery then too, but maybe the motor temps are enough. But that's interesting they do that. I guess there's only so much space, although there's more space here for more stuff that you could add on. And maybe they will add more info in here in the future. But that's kind of cool that it changes depending on the use case. Something I just noticed with gauge view is if you start to accelerate, you can see each wheel lights up with blue when you're putting the power down. So the more power you put down, and then when you're regen braking, it goes red to show you how much is being fed to each motor. So that's pretty cool. I didn't notice that when we were just sitting along. The regen for each wheel and the power going into each wheel. So that's pretty cool. Okay, we've switched to night mode, you can see now, but it's all the same stuff laid out in the same way. I've stopped by the barn on my way home to hook up the trailer and just see what happens here. Just for fun, I decided to put it in drift mode to see if it'll let me do the trailer in drift mode. So I'm gonna hop out and hook that up and we'll see what happens. Unfortunately, it looks like it doesn't allow me to drift mode with the trailer, which would have been kind of crazy, but it was interesting. So it says switching to all-terrain for towing. Your ride height will not change. So got it. So it looks like for off-road modes, it only lets you do all-terrain, and not any of the other modes within that when you've got the trailer attached. For on-road, let's see. Oh, hold on. There we go. Oh no. Oh look, now that I've activated it, it lets you do all-terrain, rock crawl, and soft sand mode, but not rally or drift mode, which seems sensible enough. For on-road, it looks like it just lets you do all-purpose and snow mode, and not the conserve or sport. Those are grayed out. I was kind of hoping it would let you do conserve mode with the trailer. I figure once you're kind of going on the highway and just cruising along, that might make it more efficient, but it looks like that's not possible. So the only option is using all-wheel drive when towing in all of these available modes. Okay, let's go to the trailer tab here, and I have in the horse trailer that I just attached, that I typed in there for that earlier. I haven't put any other trailers in yet. And it doesn't have any info for this trailer yet because I have not towed with it yet today since installing this update. I'm probably not going to be able to take it for a drive now. It's going to get dark pretty soon. So I'll probably just do another trailer video another time when I go through all the trailering stuff. But for now, this is what this looks like. It will remember your range, your trailer weight, and gather all that data and give you better predictions of range for that particular trailer. So that could be good. It's also going to remember your brake gain you have for each trailer as well. Okay, so altogether, this is quite a big change to the user interface here. The drive modes on the left-hand side, being able to change between those more easily from the driver's seat here, which is really nicely laid out. And I like that they split it up with on-road and off-road modes separate. And the trailer's integrated into that too. I am really happy that they put in trailer profiles, so it'll remember your trailer, and it's also going to remember all the statistics from that trailer and give you better range estimates based on that trailer, but also the different drive modes. So even if you're not towing, it gives you different statistics for the different drive modes and the way you actually drive in those drive modes. So that'll be interesting to see if it does a better job of predicting your range. The other things in there, the improvements to the audio, these speakers up here are the ones that have been the offending ones, that have been making a little hissing noise occasionally. Just the passenger one on my car has been doing that, not this one by the driver, which would be even more annoying. But I didn't hear that one at all today, so I'm hoping that has fixed that. I looked at the data in the app while charging, and that graph is supposed to have been improved, but it doesn't look any different to me. So I'm not sure if that's really much of a change, but the really big thing I think everyone is waiting for is that Halloween mode and what that will do this year. Last year, that turned the interior lights orange and turned the lock and unlock signals into, I think, an owl hoot and a wolf howl. And it also turned the pedestrians on the display in front of the driver into zombies. So who knows what they'll come up with this year? Maybe some of the same stuff. Maybe they'll have come up with something new, but it sounds like we'll have to wait till October 21st to access all of that stuff. And then it might even be a bit of a hunt to try to find where to activate that. So I'm looking forward to that too.